Tonight, we're going to talk about a piece of Japanese folklore that is, well, it's pretty chilling. It's a story that's really a grim warning. We're talking about the Konaki Jijii, or the crying old man.
So I want you to just picture this for a second. You're walking alone, maybe on some quiet mountain trail. It's peaceful, and then you hear it, that unmistakable sound of a baby crying. What's your first instinct? It's to help, right? To go find the source. This story, it really preys on that exact instinct.
And that's exactly where our cautionary tale begins, with a desperate cry. This is the very start of the story, with a lone hiker who hears something she just can't ignore. So our story is about a woman named Sachiko. She's out hiking, enjoying the quiet of nature, when that peace is just shattered by this sound, a loud, really desperate cry. And it doesn't sound like an animal. It sounds human, helpless, and it sounds close. So, of course, she has to go look. She steps off the path to investigate. And right there, just lying alone in the dirt, is what looks like an abandoned baby, wrapped up in a simple cloth. The whole scene just screams vulnerability. So Sachiko makes a decision. It's a compassionate one, but it's a decision that's about to seal her fate. And this is where the story takes a really dark, supernatural turn. This next part is all about an impossible wait. She does what most of us would probably do in that situation. She acts. She picks it up. Just a simple, caring gesture to try and comfort a child. But it's a gesture she is going to regret immediately. The second the baby is in her arms, she knows something is wrong. Terribly wrong. The weight. It's not natural. It just starts to increase, getting heavier and heavier and heavier, pulling her down with a force that just makes no sense. A force that feels, well, alive. The specific words from the legend are really key here. The weight isn't just heavy, it's described as impossibly heavy. This is not the weight of a child. This is a trap. And the more she struggles, the heavier it gets. So, what is she holding? What is this thing that looks like a baby? This brings us to the horrifying reveal, the truth behind the crying old man. As Sachiko is struggling under this crushing weight, she looks down at the face of the baby, and what she sees is the real horror of this legend. It's not an infant's face. Staring right back at her is an old man's face on a tiny body. And this thing, it has a name. This creature is a yokai, which is one of the countless spirits and monsters from Japanese folklore, and its name is the Konaki Jijii. Its whole attack method is deception. It lures in good-hearted people with the sound of a baby crying, only to get incredibly heavy and crush them. It's literally a monster that feeds on your compassion. So, realizing she's in mortal danger, Sachiko has to act fast. Her escape and the, let's say, evidence of her encounter is what we're going to look at next. The scars of folklore. In this burst of adrenaline and just pure terror, she fights back. She uses every last bit of her strength and throws the creature to the ground. But instead of a baby's cry, she hears this deep, chilling laugh. Then this bizarre creature just rolls away into the bushes and disappears. She's alive. She got away. But the encounter has definitely left a physical mark. As she gets to her feet all shaky, she looks down at her arms, and they're covered in dark bruises. A painful reminder of that crushing, impossible weight she just had to bear. But that's not even the most horrifying part. See, these aren't just random bruises from the strain. The marks are shaped like tiny, perfect handprints, as if the creature was digging its little fingers into her skin, holding on tighter and tighter as its weight multiplied. And all of this brings our terrifying story full circle. This legend, Sachiko's whole encounter, it's one long, gruesome answer to that question from the beginning. It's a warning that starts with that simple, unsettling phrase, if you hear a baby crying in the forest. The moral of this whole chillin' tale, it's simple and it's direct. Don't pick it up. The legend of the Konaki Jijii is just this dark reminder that sometimes the most dangerous things come in the most innocent disguises. Kind of makes you wonder, right? What other traps might be hiding behind a sound of distress?